reacted to the final release trailer of Godzilla X Kong, and in that trailer, we saw the true size of Shimo when she was going up against Godzilla. She's absolutely massive. That's what we're gonna be seeing in a video titled "How Massive Really Is Shimo" by Dangerville. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
Always front and center.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for 700,000 subs. I love you guys, man. I love you guys.
Crushing humanity and themselves.
You all are awesome.
Slowly evolved into
now,
what
though,
we have today, the Monsterverse.
How massive really is Shimo?
The Titans in the Monsterverse.
Interesting
size
question.
Does matter. With this take on
That's
Godzilla
facts.
being one of the largest ever, the rest of the monsters in this universe needed to match the king of the monsters in terms of sheer scale. In Godzilla 2014, we got the male and female Muto.
Those were pretty big.
Bug-like titans that wanted to populate the entire globe.
Nowhere near Shimo, though, you know?
The female was the larger of the two, coming in at over 300 feet, 91 meters tall.
300
who
feet.
Was much smaller, towers over Godzilla -1's take on the G-Man, 200 feet, 61 meters
Oh yeah,
tall.
Godzilla -1 was kind of tiny
We got the
as a
Muto
Godzilla.
Prime, a monster that reached sky high at 350 feet tall.
Okay,
107
350?
meters. We then continued on with Godzilla King of the Monsters, introducing us to many new titans.
King
each
Ghidorah
of
was
oozy
like, what,
proportions.
400 to
So with
500, something crazy?
Of how big is Shimo? We have to look at the last super alpha titan that Godzilla had to battle with, King Ghidorah. Or Ghidorah. Currently, Monster Zero holds
I've
the
never
title
heard
as the
Ghidorah.
largest titan in the Monsterverse, standing at an insane
521,
feet
okay,
or
that's insane.
159 meters tall. A record that many questioned would ever be broken. That was until we heard about Shimo. This new beast, said to be one of the oldest titans in this story we call the Monsterverse, may just make Ghidorah look like a pipsqueak. I'm
Not
going
a
to explain
pipsqueak.
in detail the size of this titan, so when the new empire drops,
If she stands
you'll go
up
unprepared
on her
for
back
the
2 legs.
spectacle that will be Shimo. But first, let's recap on what little we do know about this new monster. The Titan is female, and she is said to have great ice-based powers that can threaten the entire world. Under some unknown circumstances, Shimo has aligned herself with the Scar King, the tyrannical
It's gotta be
ruler
because of that
the
crystal.
Hollow-Earth. And it's going to be
I don't
up to
think it's on
Godzilla
purpose
and
for her.
Kong to stop them from completing their goal of destruction. and
She's under
terror.
control.
Now, with our mission of detailing Shimo's size as accurately as possible, we are going to first take a peek at some of the very few glimpses of Shimo.
I mean, from what we're looking at right now, when she's standing on her back 2 legs like that, she's easily, probably 2 times Godzilla, maybe even a little bit bigger than King Ghidorah, which is
we've gotten so far in the trailers.
kind of insane.
Spoiler warning for those who want to go in blind. First off, let's focus on the shot of Shimo firing her frostbite blast into the sky.
Massive.
Now, we can't determine much of the specifics of her size with this shot, but what we can determine is that she is massive, appearing larger than the buildings in this scene that we know are all less than 150 meters tall, or 491 feet.
Well,
Due to
I mean,
building
that's
codes
facts.
in Brazil that don't
Gotta
allow
be big.
skyscrapers to be built much larger than that. This is with their goal of not wanting to ruin the skybox and beauty in the area, or in the Monsterverse's case, epic views of Titan combat. So
There
does
you
this
go.
mean Shimo is over 491 feet tall? Well, that's what we're going to find
I think
out.
so.
The
I
next
mean, I
freeze
think
frame
so.
From the trailer was a sneaky one. You wouldn't even hardly be able to catch it if not for us pesky YouTubers over analyzing every little detail down to the butthole diameter of Kong and the genitalia of
The what?
Godzilla.
No dick, no balls, and probably no butthole since this guy feeds on radiation.
Once again, we can't get the exact size of Shimo from this view, but we can see that she is easily twice as large in overall mass as evolved Godzilla.
I mean,
We know
she's
that this
double
form of
Godzilla.
Godzilla is around
Double.
400 feet tall and 1,000 feet long. So
From what it
judging
looked
what
like.
you
I
are
don't
seeing
know
on the
about double.
screen right now, what does that tell you about the size of the legendary Shimo?
That she's
Well,
massive.
This third and final shot of the new Titan from one of the
This is
TV
the-
teaser
that
spots
brand
gives
new
us the
trailer that we just saw.
information that we need. As Godzilla and Shimo brawl free,
You could see her
we
head,
see that
bro.
Godzilla
Her head
able
is
to
like
get his shoulder
half the
under
size
the
of
neck
him.
of Shimo, and this allows us to see just how immense Shimo truly is.
Huge.
Her head alone is nearly the size of Godzilla's entire chest. And we see that in terms of a visual you can imagine in your mind right now, Godzilla to Shimo in terms of size resembles that of the difference between a large human and a smaller sized horse. In short, Godzilla is fighting way above his weight class
Yeah,
here in this
I'd
fight.
say so.
With all 3 of these
I don't know about
images
a smaller
inspected,
size
and
horse.
using
Maybe a
what we know
normal.
about the laws regarding
I don't know.
skyscraper height in Rio, where the scene takes place, we can now make
That
some
move right there,
estimations
dude.
on Shimo's size.
The tail
Let's
whip
go
to
the
Scar
Great
King.
Monarch Hall. Here we can see Shimo in all her glory. On all fours, we estimate Shimo to be between 400 to 450 feet, or 121 to 130.
So dang, when she stands up, what is it, like 600?
Already overcoming Godzilla in height, but not anywhere near Ghidorah's impressive stats.
Yeah, no,
But
not
Shimo
on all
has
fours.
another element up her sleeve. She can rear upright and stand on 2 legs. While it's
When she
probably
does
only
that.
going to be for short periods of time, similar to a grizzly bear, it's predicted that Shimo will be able to lift her massive torso off the ground and tower over all other titans. Thanks to Wikizilla and some foreign marketing for the film, Shimo is said to be able to reach 531 feet or 162
531.
meters. And unlike Ghidorah, 100 feet of this is not all due to a long neck. Shimo is
Dang.
frankly considerably larger than Ghidorah in every way. We
Considerably.
estimate her to be around 1,200 feet or 365 meters long and weigh in on the scale at around 200,000 tons.
Okay.
Let's compare
Hey,
her
this
to
is
some
about to be a
Monsterverse
fight, bro.
favorites here in
I
the
can't
hall.
wait,
and
man.
take note, everyone, that
We got
these
about
are
a
all
week.
pre-GXK numbers,
so,
as I want
something
to
like
base
that.
Shimo off these monsters when last we seen them. Compared to Kong, Shimo is truly a beast of burden. There's a rumor that Scar might ride Shimo like a warhorse into
That
battle.
would be crazy.
And
I
it's
want to
safe
see
say
that.
that Kong could do the same as well, given their size difference you can see here. Now for fan favorite, Behemoth. As one of the larger mammalian titans in this universe, Behemoth lives up to its name. But side by side with Shimo,
Not very
we can see
behemoth-like,
that the
right
furry
next to
sloth
Shimo.
Mammoth Titan is anything but Behemoth.
That's crazy.
We can't do a Monsterverse size comparison without its star, Godzilla. We already saw in the teasers for the movie just how much larger Shimo is than Godzilla. And now that we have
Bro,
the two together in the
Shimo
hall,
makes him
you
look
can
tiny.
really see Shimo's size front and center. Godzilla's going to have
393.
one hell of a fight on his hands with this one, residents. And lastly,
Scar
we
King?
have Ghidorah.
Oh,
Now, I've
Ghidorah.
already talked about Ghidorah's size in this video, but seeing the two largest titans so far in the Monsterverse in the same area
Now, when
just
she
hits
sizes
different,
up, though.
you tell me. And we can see that even though their heights are about the same, that their body shapes are nothing
That light in the
alike, and
background's
Shimo is
tripping.
built significantly more heavy and beast-like. So to answer how big Shimo is, well, she is huge.
She's massive.
No doubt the biggest titan in the Monsterverse
It's even in
that
the
we
title.
know about so far. And I can't wait to see what the Monsterverse has in store for
Me either.
this legendary new
It's
titan.
gonna be
And
so
if there are
good,
still
brother.
even
It's gonna be
larger
so
monsters
good.
lurking somewhere in the Hollow Earth or perhaps beyond our world altogether. And if you wanna
Maybe
see
even
what
a
happens
bigger
next,
monster in
well,
the
make sure
ocean.
to go
That's
out
all
and
I'm gonna
watch
say.
this
I don't
movie
know.
when it drops in theaters so we
I
can
don't
get
know.
more films down the
We'll
line.
see.
Go support this thing. We're already hearing that season 2 of Monarch Legacy of the Monsters may have just been greenlit by Apple TV,
Bet.
rumored to be dropping in 2025 by KDM.
That would
So
be
we
sick.
may not be done with the Monsterverse just yet.
I hope
everyone.
not. But for right now, that is where we are gonna end. I cannot wait for the movie, and for Shimo, we knew she was massive. Thank you for watching with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love ya. Goodbye.